Hello YouTube, welcome back. More CRYPTBEARDS? Sure, no problem. I can sort you out for that, no worries. Let's unpause the action and let the goblins... Goblins? Oh my. Somebody shoot me, please. Let the dwarves bring our little weapon bins up here, full of our spiky balls, and then hopefully our trader will be here and we can trade. Lovely. Right, let's take a look at how much our gear is worth. That's a 1,100 grand. Oh my god, a 1 grand, 100 bin. Good, lovely. And this is worth 27 grand. So frankly, the copper battle axe in there is one of the cheapest items in the entire thing. Look at this one, a spiked plumwood ball, £1.50. Nice. Anyway, let's have a look at what they've got. I'm pretty sure we can afford anything we want with these spiked wooden balls, so we'll have a little look. Cabochons, but do we want to buy some bars? You know what, we won't start buying bars till we've actually got the forges set up. That doesn't make any sense. We haven't got space, we haven't built the stockpile room yet, so it doesn't make sense just piling crap on crap and never using it. Could buy more sand, but again, the same argument holds, except we already have an enormous amount of sand, so it holds double. Wolf leather water skin, no. A mule bone nossin, we've seen one of them. An earthenware dowel. What's an earthenware dowel? Excuse me. This is an earthenware dowel. It is decorated with well-crafted snail shell and giant wombat tooth. The blocks are made from earthenware. The stand is made from green glass. This object menaces with spikes of well-crafted orthoclase. The dowel is a mid-sized stationary percussion instrument. It consists of 3 ceramic blocks attached to a glass stand. The musician strikes the blocks. The instrument has a 1-octave range going from a mid-high to a high pitch. The instrument has a vibrating, fragile timbre. A vibrating and fragile sound of ceramic blocks being banged. No, that can't be right. It's got to be a short. It's got to be a... How does that sound? Is that the sound that this instrument makes? I think I'm reasonably close. I'm within the ballpark. We won't, however, be buying one. We don't need it. Did we look at the bunsoth? Are we familiar with the build shape of the bunsoth? Let's have a little look and see if I remember it. This is a finely crafted phyllite bunsoth. The bunsoth is a mid-sized handheld wind instrument consisting of 7 adjacent cylindrical stone pipes. The musician blows into the fipple. Yes, we've read this one. I remember the fipple. We don't need a bunsoth, thank you very much. I'm not blowing into anyone's fipple, not even my own. Let's have a little look down here. Blow my fipple. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Why did I say that? It just came out. I couldn't help myself. Let's have a little look at the animals. Donkeys. These aren't elves, so we're unlikely to find rattlesnakes and chimpanzees in there, but never mind. Hopefully the elves will come back. I don't mean it like that. I mean, spit on all elves, but, hope they bring some cool shit next time they turn up. Something we can train to fight. That'd be nice. And breed. Steel pick? Not really worth it, is it? It's a bit too much. A bit extravagant. A bit over the top. Bismuth bronze warhammer, silver warhammer. I mean, we don't even have a military yet, which is obviously a daft move, but it doesn't make sense to start buying weapons for them when we don't actually, we're not even ready. We can always pull up our drawbridge and work with that. We can just keep everyone inside the fortress. If people turn up, I think I keep accidentally muting myself. Oh no. Although I do seem to be dropping a lot of frames, which is odd. In this entire stream I've dropped 2,453 frames, which constitutes 1.6% of them, according to OBS, but we'll see how that works out. Can you still hear me? Am I loud and clear? Hope so. I shall wade on through the morass. Oh, okay, Macho Guro just had to refresh. Never mind, everybody calm down. As I said before, stop getting so het up and worried. It really bums me out. Let's have a little look what we got down here. It's not very exciting stuff, a bit boring. Clothing. Pearwood chest. We'll buy all their food and drink, of course, when I see some. A gypsum plaster bag. Sure, let's buy some gypsum plaster. It'll be nice when we get a hospital set up. Red sand? No. Rock nut bags? Don't really care for rock nuts. Giant alm leather. Dwarven sugar, of course. Yes, we'll have that. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, that's a terrible impression. I won't do that one again. Not in a hurry, at least. More dwarven sugar. What have we got? Large rat leather bag. Plump helmet spawn bag. We'll have that, please. I really do have to get a farm set up. I can't just keep buying food. Mind you, we've got the money for it, so we can keep ourselves topped up. As long as we've got nice stockpiles, everything will be dandy. Everything will be just dandy. What have we got down here? More rock nuts, giant horned owl leather bag, drouther leather, more gypsum plaster. It's all very boring so far, isn't it? Nothing very exciting. Let's buy some cloth bins, seeing we've got the cash. There we go. Maybe some leather bins, you know, just in case a mood dwarf wants to pick something exotic. There's eagle leather in there. It's all good. That's pretty exotic, right? Is there a DF-like game that's multiplayer? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. Although, having said that, I mean, if you want to stretch the definition of Dwarf Fortress-like to games with fairly simplistic retro-style graphics, there's a game called Space Station 13 that you might want to check out. It's a bit of a clunker, but if you can get a group of people to play it together who are taking it at least half seriously, it's good fun. It's good fun. You might want to check that out. But true Dwarf Fortress alikes that are multiplayer, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how you'd do it. I mean, maybe if you control different civilizations and had competing forts and stuff, but no, I don't think I've seen anything that's similar to this, and also, what's the name? Multiplayer, that was it. God, struggled for that one, didn't I? We could buy some steel anvils. That might be useful. Oh, here's the food. We'll keep all the prepared polar bear's bean, turkey intestines, coyote brain, etc. We'll bung all that in the inventory. We'll keep that because that's good. Ooh, dog meat. Ooh, what a treat. More cave lobsters. We do have a lot of cave lobsters already, but that doesn't matter because they'll be plenty useful enough. Cranberries, quarry bush leaves, blueberries, bilberries. Okay, we've bought some pigtail thread as well, I think, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to bankrupt us, hopefully. We've only spent $5,000 so far, so I think we can cover. I think we can cover what we've bought. I don't think we need to worry there. What have we got going on down here? Serrated bismuth bronze discs, donkey cheese, goat cheese. Let's buy some cheese. Why not? We are making our own cheese, but as I've said before, it's to be reverse engineered so we can figure out how to make our cheeses better. This isn't for dwarven consumption. This cheese is for science. Science, dun dun dun, we learn about cheese, dun 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 dun. The secret of wind direction. Oh, intriguing. Let's have a little look. This is a well-crafted water buffalo parchment scroll. It is encrusted with round cobaltite cabochons. The rollers are made from mica. This object menaces with spikes of blue garnet. On the item is a well-designed image of Dreams of Surveying, the brass-bound codex in blind cave bear bone. Oh, blind cave bear bone, I like it. Written on the item is a manual entitled The Secret of Wind Direction, authored by Sarev Snarled Practiced. It concerns the forces that govern wind patterns. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. I don't care. It's mine. It's going in the library, which hasn't been built yet, but it's going in. A cave fish parchment choir. Is that a readable thing? No, it's just a part of a book. A bronze Usith stand? A copper emath strings? Of tides and the sun. This is a Yeti parchment scroll. The rollers are made from pyrolusite. Written on the item is a manual entitled Of Tides and the Sun, authored by Pithtan Mastered Zeals? These dwarven names. It concerns the height of the tides, the moon and the sun. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. Doesn't matter. We want a library. We want to build ourselves a sweet bastion of learning. That'll do. A clear glass iKnob console. Sure. Who doesn't need a new iKnob? Microcline pedestal, Garnierite thinning melody pipe. The Student's Minerals and Maps. Good, this sounds like an exciting book. This is an Elkbird parchment scroll. The rollers are made from cobaltite. Written on the item is a manual entitled The Student's Minerals and Maps, authored by Lanny Fogbreached. It concerns the placement of geological information on maps. The writing indulges the author's every whim, and it uses only artful words and phrases selected with care. Overall, the prose is masterful. Oh, hello. I've never seen such a well-written book in my fortress in my life, and at 620 trade credits a pop, why not? Let's have it. Everything. Principles and Practice. Well, that is a bold title for a book. Let's see how well it lives up to its claim. This is a well-crafted pig parchment scroll. The rollers are made from garnierite. Written on the item is a manual entitled Everything, Principles and Practice, authored by Itini Belted Flight. It concerns the nature of existence. The writing is as vicious as can be. Overall, the prose is masterful. Oh my god. Is this the beginning of nihilist philosophy in dwarven culture? Potentially. The equation understood. Why are we getting so many well-written books? This is a coyote parchment scroll. It is encrusted with briolette-cut aquamarines. The rollers are made from gneiss. Written on the item is a manual entitled The Equation Understood, authored by Onget Lance-Touch. It concerns experiments with symbolic notation for addition. Excuse me. Pardon me. I tried to breathe in a piece of saliva there. A piece? A bit. The writing is quite florid, yet it has a very serious tone. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I thought we were going to get more masterful tomes, but nonetheless, into the library, worth the same amount as a book that is well written. I think in here, Dwarf Fortress illustrates a nice point about the real world. It doesn't matter how well written your book is, or indeed how artistically valid or, informationally important it is. It will probably not outsell an autobiography by some vapid celebrity. Never mind. Choose Occurrences. Let's have a little look and see what Choose Occurrence is about. This is a sheep parchment scroll. The rollers are made from marble. Written on the item is a manual entitled Choose Occurrences, authored by Ithiti Twisted Drunken. It concerns the nature of events. The writing is reasonably serious. Overall, the prose is masterful. He says, hiccuping. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Again and again. Quartzite display case, dog leather eye knob bellows, earthenware dowel blocks, dog parchment sheet. It looks like that's everything we want. And it's only 10 grand. So why not start sticking our spike balls in their hands and saying, take them, I have no need for these. Do we want to get rid of the bin? I don't think so. It makes no sense to get rid of our lovely bin. We need it to keep our stuff in. Come on, give him a profit. Excuse me. Oh, hang on, we're giving him 5 grand profit. Okay, fair enough. We'll give him a 5 grand profit. Let's see how he likes it. Trade. Are you sure you want to trade the selected goods? Yeah. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Yeah, we did business. It's not personal, it's business. Terrible iced tea impersonation. I should be hung, drawn and quartered for the audacity of it. Let's stop here and say the trader is no longer required at the depot, and also bring our sweet goods home. Goods. Who doesn't love a few goods, eh? I know I love goods. They're certainly better in my opinion than bads. But then again, I don't know anyone who makes bads. It wasn't a half-bad iced tea, you say? Well, thank you very much. I modelled my iced tea impersonation on that of Dan Harmon. I enjoy his podcast very much. It's called Harmontown. Check it out. It's good fun. It's good fun, if you like that sort of thing. He also is, partially responsible for that old Rick and Morty thing, which is pretty good as well. Anywho, I think we've got all of our stuff out of the depot, so let's press escape and let things carry on as they were. Now, I've been totally sidetracked, totally distracted by that little trading trip, and I've forgotten what we were doing. So, we're going to skip down here and immediately start working on our magma furnaces. Oh yes, magma. Oh. So, first things first, we need to choose where our magma industries are going to be placed. Excuse me. And I choose to do them near the volcano. Clever little boy. Not just a pretty face in your current perspective. Not even a pretty face. Not even a face. Just a voice. A disembodied voice. Excuse me. I've got a gravelly throat for some reason, and I'm taking full advantage of it. I'm sorry if it's wearing thin on you, but never mind. It'll all be over soon. And I'm not trying to imply I'm about to kill you. That would be incredibly rude, and as such, not something I'd like to do. I'm thinking maybe we're going to go a bit special. we're going to go a little bit special with it. Normally I do very basic rectangular rooms for my magma forges, but I think if we're going to respect the volcano truly, what we need to do is make something a little bit more ornate. Something a little bit more passionate in its design. Let's, ooh, Figgins. Hello, we've gone wrong. There we go. Make it a big circular room, do you think? Well, I say circular, sort of more of a diamond, really, it's going to be, isn't it? I mean, we can't really produce a circular room when it comes to the old Dwarf Fortress, can you? Oh, hang on a minute. I bet Cupo can. I bet Cupo, if he's watching, if he's not, then probably you should go and watch him stream, because his fortresses are much better. But if he's here, I bet he can make circular rooms. Such beautiful fortresses he crafts. Well worth a look. Let's keep this. Is this too squat? Do you think? I think we're going to run out of room in here. You know what? Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be real fruity now. Real fruity. We're going to expand it out into a sort of a weird little shape here. There we go. Look at this. Boom. Boom. There we go. I don't know why I'm doing this. We could just fill it in with a nice box select. Box selector. There we go. So that's going to be my magma furnaces room. Now, of course, we need to put a little bit of magma in there. You know what, actually? No, I've just had a thought. No, it's too complicated. I'm just going to fill this room. I'm going to put like a nice big hole underneath this, filled, well, with enough space to fill with magma. And then, once I've done that, I'll tell you what, we'll go D, I'll put my cursor here, we'll go down a floor. That's definitely down the floor, right? Yep, it's down the floor. And from here, we'll just dig a nice rectangular room. We'll go up a floor, take it to here, go all the way along here. Boom, lovely. So we go down a floor, bosh. That's our magma chamber. That's the area we want to fill with magma. And so, what we need to do next is diggy. This is the fill tunnel. Apparently 2 wide ones fill quicker, but I worry that the magma will flood out quicker. And then we need to bring our little 2 wide tunnel over here a bit more down here, I think. There we go. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And then we need to press I for some up-down stairs, because of course that's what I always do for stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Bum bum bada bum bum badum bum 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 bada bum bum badum bum bada bum. Oh bollocks! Brought it straight up through here. That's not good enough. Okay, change of plan. Press escape. We're going to do the stairs going down. Here. Nice little set of stairs, and we'll just have to link up with them when we... Oh, am I breaching? Am I breaching? I'm breaching. Good grief, scoundrel! Have some bloody decorum. Right, let's head down here. This shouldn't breach. Is that my... No, that's not my... Where are we? There we go. Meh. It's not too bad. Let's just quickly fix this up, make it look a little bit more presentable. There we go. Will a dwarf be sacrificed digging the magma chamber? Hopefully not. It's not a given, but hopefully not. Did I just overwrite the stairs? Ah, shit, I just dug instead of making stairs. Oh, welcome to the world of Scoundrel, the complete and utter fucking tool. Cool, okay. So we dig this out. Now it's stairs, right? Good. Okay, so down we go. Bim, bum, 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 bum. Lovely. Cool. And then D, X. We don't need these little 2 bits on the end. Lovely. Okay, so that's going to be our magma chamber when it fills up. If we head back up to the surface quickly, to where we are already well underway making our little magma chambers here, what I'll do is we'll diggy there. Right? No, scoundrel. That's not how it works. That's not how we do this. What we do here is we channel here, DH channel there, boom. And then a floodgate can go in there, and these 2 floodgates can control magma flow into the 2 separate areas. I think I'm also going to place a floodgate here just to stop the flow fully. Right? So let's do that now. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, BX. There we go. That can go there. Placement blocked. My arse is the placement blocked. I'm just on the wrong floor. BX. Push. That's the bed. That's the bed. We want X. There we go. Bang. Took me long enough, but we've done it. Yet another Gabbro floodgate stuck down. Lovely. Oh, lovely, lovely. Cool. So, let's wait for someone to come and dig all this shit out, which hopefully they'll do. They've built all the doors. While we're waiting, we'll go and get distracted putting some doors on these rooms. Build. That's a bed. We don't need beds. We want doors. There we go. So if I put a door on here, and a door on here, and a door on here, and a door on here, that's 4 used up of 6. But it does mean that we can say R. Oh, fuck off. Click on the bed. Click on the bed. Click on the bed. There we go. R. Make bedroom. And we'll expand it to cover the whole bedroom. Bosh. And we will make it a dormitory. This is our first actual sleeping facility for our dwarves. What a relief it must be for them. And why are we leaving bags everywhere? Sandbags. Come on, people. Sandbags don't need to be left everywhere. Did I actually connect that tunnel up? What in the name of fucking hell was this supposed to be? God damn. Oh, that was supposed to be the dormitory, wasn't it? Oh, I actually dug one out. What a flopping great cock tip. Okay, let's put some more beds in, which needs to be made. J, M, Q, B, E, D, biddly biddly bee, bong. There we go. Could I have 30 beds? Don't think me a maniac, just think me a lover of beds. Loads of granite slabs down, that's good. Still no one left to memorialise, so we'll have a nice supply when people start to die. What the fuck was that noise? Did you hear that? Oh, well, whatever it was, it's not making that noise anymore. Okay. Granite slab, good. Have they done it yet? Have I got more doors to put in? I mean, we could put some tables in here if there's more. Build tables, open up our tavern? No. Actually, I need to put order in for mugs, don't I? JMQMUG. Make rock mug, and let's make, may as well make enough for everybody, 100, so we've got some left over. Good, good. Hello, Plutonium Jesus, welcome back. Probably just rats, nothing to worry about. Oh, Jesus, I hope not. What a pain in the arse. A pain, I say, in the arse. A pain in the poo-poo. You don't dare doo-doo with a pain in the poo-poo. Cool, I think we're all good for now. These traders will piss off soon enough. Let's go and have a little look-see up here. What I need to do is, instead of having that be where I zoom my volcano view to, it should be here, shouldn't it? So let's do that. Shift H. Which one's volcano? F4. F4. Z. Cool. There we go. So now if I press F1, F2, F3, F4. Lovely. Good. Nobody has taken these as... Oh! Somebody's putting the floodgates in, but the miners don't seem interested in digging it out. Why? Why are you digging out? What are you doing? Let's have a little look at our dwarves. Are we... I'm using the wrong screen, aren't I? It's U. Here's a miner. He's digging. Z, where are you? Oh, he's digging out the chamber, of course. Let's let the workshop get dug out. Put some doors on it. Doof, doof. We only got one. We'll wait again. Hello, Bionic86. Welcome back to the stream, and thank you very much for joining us again. I see I must have tickled your fancy earlier today. That's, of course, not a euphemism for any kind of sexual touching. I wouldn't dream of doing that with a stranger. It would be too rude. But, of course, hopefully, your non-sexual fancies were tickled. Although if I did tickle your sexual fancies, then I either A, apologise, or B, well, I don't even know what to say other than apologise. I mean, maybe ask you politely to leave. I worked in a working men's club once. This is an irrelevant tangent, but I feel like the story is worth telling, so I'm going to tell it. I once worked as a young man in a working men's club, which is a kind of a club bar establishment with a subsidised bar where people who are members can come and have a drink. And people who weren't members could pay a small fee to come in, and we had events like bingo every Wednesday, which I would be severely admonished for talking through while I was working behind the bar, etc., etc. But there was a guy came in and he sat at the bar and he was being very friendly with one of the bottle boys, who's a good friend of mine, and he went off to the toilet, and I happened to have gone after him. And as I pulled down my trousers to sit in the toilet and perform a solid movement, I noticed that there was something on the floor of the toilet, which turned out to be, drumroll, his spunk, because he'd gone in there and had a little old tuggaroo after having a little chat with our bottle boy, which was, highly amusing, but at the same time also quite disturbing as well. And we told the club secretary, and he went and had a word, which, I mean, we were all desperately trying to hear, but he managed to maintain some dignity. Not the guy who spunked on the floor of the bathroom. No, he lost all semblance of dignity and left in quite an embarrassed state, I think. But there you go. Finely crafted. You'd have to ask him. That's entirely subjective on his part. Only he may judge the quality of his handiwork. Boom! Look at that pun. It's amazing. Oh dear, too many sexy puns. That's going to kill the viewer count. This will drive the viewers away in droves. Right, they've got that dug out now, so maybe they're going to start working up here? Yes, excellent news. Dig that fucking channel. Get to work. Come on. Sorry, that was a bit of a meandering... That little anecdote could have been told better, but never mind. Never mind. Even though I screwed it up a bit, I'm sure it has some merit. I'm sure some of you would even be able to craft it into a finer anecdote and tell it yourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? There you go. I gift you my anecdote. Not that you want it. I mean, it's about a strange man spunking on a toilet floor after looking at a teenage boy. We've just gone on a proper wrong place. It's already dropping. You went too far. We're all horrified remembering it. Were you there? Oh my goodness. You were there? You're not. Oh my god, it's Spunky Bathroom Man. Welcome back. How you doing? I say welcome back as if I would have done that. As if I'd have gone, welcome back. Need a hand? Boom. Come on guys, get building. Oh, it's paused. Did I pause that? Huh. Okay. Let's go down and see if they're doing any of this. No, let's go up here, see if they've done any of this. Come on, remove the ramp. I need the ramp removed before we can put a little bit of floodgating in. That's it, you've all been horrified. You're all going to enter into strange states of depression and start running into mood spirals, and then one of you will go berserk, start killing the rest, and that'll be it. That'll be the end of the stream. Goodbye, stream. Just walked back into the room and heard Spunky Bathroom Man. Yes. I used the American form of toilet just to make sure that the anecdote was understood fully. He wasn't in a bathroom. Let's be clear. He was not in a bath. He was in a public lavatory, splashing his lust on the tiles like some kind of brazen animal. What a monster. What a barbarian. Not the kind that wields a sword, of course, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Conan the Barbarian. A different kind of barbarian. An uncultured slob. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if he wiped it up after himself. It's not like there was no bog roll. Absolute monster. Oh, what am I doing? We've got to move. We've got to take a sidestep and get into a different frame of mind. Because if I keep telling these terrible, sexy stories, not that this one was sexy, but you know what I mean, sex-related stories, there's going to be a ban incoming quicker than you can say, scoundrel, that's a bit too rude. If you wouldn't mind reining it a bit, that would be really lovely, yeah? Okay? Thank you. Oh, Stenet161, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah! Feeling pretty smug. That's the second one in a row today. Amazing. Finally caught a stream one. It was live. Practically a miracle. I forget whereabouts in the world you're located, but this one seems to be like it's going to be going quite late, I think. It's already 20 past 12 here, and I didn't start till 11:30, so we'll see what happens. Come on. Why no one want to remove this ramp? This is blocking it, isn't it? Okay. First thing we've got to do is put in some levers. So let's pause the action and think about this with a little bit of care. Let's think about this with some thoughts about what we should and shouldn't be doing. I think the best place to put ourselves a switch room is down in the dining room. where our dwarves will be frolicking and cavorting. Won't that be lovely? And so they won't have to come too far away from their frolics and japes to actually flip the switches. I'm thinking, switch room just up here, right? Seems good, doesn't it? Bing, bang, ba-bong. And we just fill out this bit here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Make it the same length as this stock room. Bosh. Bish, bash, bosh. Oh, God, no, come on. I nearly veered into telling another inappropriate anecdote. Do I fill this little nodule in here? Nah, we'll leave it. You're in the UK as well, but I just tend to be very busy. Well, thank you very much for spending your precious free time watching my stream. How I am honoured. Sorry, I was about to say how honourable, and then I thought, how is that honourable? In what way is he proving his honour by watching me? That's a ludicrous statement, scoundrel. Please shut your mouth and refrain from making any more noises. Your labia must remain pressed together. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't stop me making a noise. So, what do we make this one? It's a pen pasture with an N. There we go. And then we'll come down here. We'll set another little area for our gobblers to frolic in. Not gobblers, turkeys. And then we'll make this a pen pasture. Now, okay, so this is good. So we go over here. Let's right click. No, the cursor doesn't want to come over there. Fine. And then we do capital N, and we put our male bird, our male turkeys, and a couple of the ladies in there. And we'll see how that leads to little chicks. Little chickerinos. Babies. That's right. I'm expecting them to have plenty of sexy time. Let's escape. Go down here. Assign the rest of the turkey hens into this pen. It's a turkey hen pen. Just the kind of thing you need. There we go. And then we'll look for any other egg-laying birds. Clever idea, because someone could have turned up with something else. Rattlesnakes lay eggs. Maybe we should put them in. Oh, hello.
Have a cheer, mate.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Bionic86. Much appreciated. I will accept that cheer with good grace. Or will I? Fuck you! Ah, now I have your money! Oh, I can really reveal my true feelings! You're a dick! No. Sorry, getting a little bit carried away. No, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, we don't want to put a rooster in the eating egg room. He'll sex them up. He'll make them have babbies in. That's not useful to us. Let's come down here. We've got any other chickens or anything? We've got a chick. Gender indeterminate. We'll put it in with the ladies just in case. Let them grow it up a bit. Let them look after it. Horse foal, puppy, baby alpacas, it's all good. I think we put all of our birdies apart from the cock in there, so let's stick our cock in the sexy room. Oh, the double entendre, they run thick and fast. Let's come down here, where's my cock? Where's my cock at? In your pants! In your pants! No, that's terrible. I'm getting really bad now. Somebody needs to find me and kill me. Slap me, not kill me, that's a bit too extreme. Don't listen to me, I'm an idiot. Rooster. There we go. Cadol. He's a rooster. Don't call it a cock, scoundrel. That's so crude. Makes you sound like some kind of terrible human being. Terrible human being. JMQ. I would like some doors, please. How many rock doors would I like? Well, I think 30's a good order, because every time we order 10, they run out immediately. If you expand the view with tab, you can see the gender. What? Really? Okay. Pen pasture, tab. Hang on, we could see the gender before. They had the little symbols. There we go. Okay, we could see the gender there. Don't you worry, I know what I'm doing. Okay, where are we? Let's resume the action. And hopefully someone's gone and dug those bits and bobs up there. Yes, no? Oh, hello, what's this? Some migrants have arrived. Welcome to the fortress. Please do come in. I'm just busy at the moment with some of our volcano management work, but if you'll bear with me, we'll have you sorted soon enough. You will be processed into the fortress and become citizens forthwith. Post haste. Immediately. Just get to the meeting hall. Come on, dwarves. You can do it. You're my miney boys. You're my pick lads. You do the swing and ting. Ting, ting, ting. Hi-ho, hi-ho, that's no way to greet, a prostitute you seek. Oh, dear scoundrel, it was all going so well. The trajectory was upwards, things were looking like they were going to become more cultured and civilized, a little bit more restrained, but no. In fact, it was so bad that Zon Kagathid, the peasant, has withdrawn from society. Oh dear. Where are you? Tell me this is a mood. Please make something. Don't just pull your neck in and say, no, I'm not interested anymore, mate. I'm just not involved in society on any level whatsoever. I'm going to become a separate, unique entity. Where are you, though? Oh, here he is. I see the exclamation mark. He's sitting on the chair there. Peculiarly secretive. Peculiarly? I said that wrong. Let's follow him, see what he does. Come on, man. Do something good. You're distracting me from my work on the volcano. He's claimed a dwarf's workshop, a crafts workshop, sorry, a dwarf's workshop. Let's follow him again, see where he goes. Please don't just pick up a couple of rocks and make something boring. He's going to pick up a couple of rocks, isn't he? Either that or he's going for bones. He could be going for bones outside. Oh, in the case of pets with long names, I see what you mean, Bionic86. You have made, of course, a sensible contribution to the stream. And for that, I thank you. Hello, where are you off to? Up over the hills, I see. Looking for some langur bones? Unfortunately, I've drained that stockpile by throwing the bodies into the lava. I was, of course, afeard of the undead coming to attack us. Hello? Oh, loads of people are bringing stuff up from the magma chambers. Oh, he really wanted those bones, didn't he? He was really wanting those specific bones. What does it say? What has he got? Eagle mangled bones. Oh, I don't mind a little bit of eagle bone. It's a nice material for the dwarves to make stuff out of. It has a certain je ne sais quoi. Come on, let's get down there. You build what you build, Sunshine. You do you. You get your secretive mood out of your system and we'll see what happens. I should check him in Dwarf Therapist to see if he's special. If he already has any purpose in the fortress. And I should check those new migrants, shouldn't I? As soon as he gets constructing... Excuse my hiccups again. As soon as he gets constructing... Well, that's it. He just needs 6 pieces of eagle bone and he's away. Excuse me. These hiccups are diabolical. Okay, what did I say I was going to do? Look at the migrants. Okay, let's do that. Let's not unpause, but let's all go over together to Dwarf Therapist. We had 46 adults, ta-da! 12 children, ta-da! And 1 baby, for a total of 59 population. Let's read and see how many people we have now. 56, 12, and 1. Let's sort them by migration wave, and then we can go down to the bottom, tee-hee, I said bottom, and see who arrived. We had 10 people turn up, and... oh... Hello. We've got another legendary stonecrafter in the fortress. How delightful. What are you doing at the moment? Forging a rock mug / goblet / cup. Nice, very nice. We have a lot of skills going on here. We've got a gem cutter. Now might be the time to actually put in a gem maker's workshop. I haven't done that yet. That's probably foolhardy. How about their military skills? Oh, look at this. We've got a couple of killers. Hello. Vutok Bookspeak the dwarf and Zan Mountain Hearts the dwarf. Okay. We keep getting dwarf killers turn up. Excuse me. I'm wondering what it is about our fortress that makes it appeal so much to the murderous. Maybe it wasn't murder, maybe it was a legitimate homicide, who knows? A legitimate homicide? A legitimate lawful killing. Maybe it was an act of war or some kind of justice thing. Maybe they were killing murderers, who knows? But for now, I've got my eye on you, Nino and Olin. I don't necessarily think you're all straight. I'll, not of course in the sexuality sense, in the, bent copper sense, you know what I mean. Excuse me. Maybe it will be a diorite mug, Barnick, but we'll see. We shall see. So do I mean, now we've got 56 dwarves, it does make sense to maybe take 10 of them off and stick them in the military, right? In fact, maybe this whole group of people who've turned up, unless they're any babbies... No, there's no chidlers. Oh, hang on a minute. No, we do have a legendary dude in there. Oh, by the way, if you want a dwarf named after you, now is the ideal time to chip in. Because while I'm here looking at this and scratching my head thinking, what do I do with these people? How do I utilise them most efficiently? We do appear to have attracted quite a few animal trainers, which is nice. Has anybody actually got good at animal training? No. Nobody has got good at animal training, but we have a few around, so hopefully that chimp and that snake will get themselves get themselves trained up nice and quick. Maybe even for a couple of these people, not the gem cutter, obviously, but for the other people who are doing all the animal stuff, maybe I disable all their other labours. Well, look, we've got a level 3. Oh, he's an ambusher, not an animal trainer. There we go. I was getting a bit confused there. Hello, Fuzzy Logic. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're having a good night. What's this guy? He's a clerk. Shem. Okay, sure. You clerk it up. You do you. You clerky all over the place. Clerking all over the world. Ah, I know what I want to do. I want to find some of my better... sort by nothing. Look at our miners. They're not doing any other labours. That's good. Let's look at our carpenter. He's got all of his skills. No, he hasn't got all of his other skills deleted. So let's do that. We don't want him hauling shit and being distracted by other things. We want him churning out the spiked wooden balls and the beds. Churn your spiked wooden balls and beds out, Bemble. So who else have we got? Who else is a protected profession who shouldn't be dilly-dallying, mucking around? It's the mason, of course. The mason doesn't need to be doing other stuff. He shouldn't be picking shit up and putting shit down and feeding animals and all that kind of crap. He needs to be kept busy with masonry. We've got a couple of stone detailers, but I don't really give a shit about them. I'm more interested in their stone crafting skill. We now have 3 legendary stonecrafters. We should be pumping out some pretty spectacular pieces right now. We should be pumping out some masterfully crafted gunk. Gunk? I was going to say junk. Thought that was a little bit too depreciative of what we're doing, and then I found out that, hey, I was going to say gunk instead, which sounds even worse. So it looks like this guy is the doctor. I mean, look at old Doc here. Asmel. Oh, hello. What job have you got? Oh, you're the administrator. Are you now? So do we make him the chief medical dwarf as well? I don't feel like he's going to do well. I don't. There are Fuzzy Logic. Feel free to pick one. And of course, there's always one available for Lanicerus as well, if you've got any criteria you would like to lay out for me to adhere to. Where's our bone crafter? Bone crafter, diddle-diddle-doom, well, remove your labours that are no use. There we go. Lanicerus and Fuzzy Logic should be dwarves. That's good. That's good. I am amenable to that idea. But do pipe up and let me know what you want, because otherwise it'll be random. I know it's usually a wordy type, but we'll see what we can find. Gem cutters, we do need to get that gem cutters workshop down, don't we? Let's commit all these changes, because I think I've found all the preferred protected professions and given them reprieve from heavy lifting. So that's good. That's good. Lovely time. What a lovely time. So, back to the fortress then. Although, I'll give it a few more seconds for Fuzzy and Lanicerus to get up their names. Or we like. We can come back here. We can come back here. Let's go to the fortress and get things going again. Because the longer the fortress remains paused, the less gets done. And frankly, we've got levers to link. Come on, miners. Chop, chop. Hurry, hurry. Dig out the cavern and get us lots of space for us to place some levers to open up floodgates. Build trap component lever. Here we go. So I'm going to bung a lever right here. Bosh. A granite mechanism. And then we're going to put another lever next to it just here. Oh, the granite mechanism. Boom. And then we're going to put another lever right here with a granite mechanism. Brilliant. That's cool. Once they're all in place, we can link them up to our floodgates up top and hopefully control the flow of magma. But we'll see how well that works out, won't we? We'll see. Chief Medical Dwarf for Lanicerus, or one that is not going to die at the first trouble again. Okay. I have yet to... We do have someone who has a little bit of skill in the medical field, but they've already got a burden, so I don't want to start giving them extra roles. So... Oh, hang on a minute, let's get this linked up. A granite lever. Add a new task. Link to a floodgate. F. There we go. Do I want to link it to a Gabbro floodgate? Yes, I do. Which one, though? This one or this one? We'll do this one first. No. Let's do this one so that we can open it. We want to make it with Gabbro mechanisms, not granite. Gabbro mechanism, boom. Then another Gabbro mechanism. Lovely. Granite safe. Order of the day. That's nice. So, that's done. We'll leave that one to link up. Let's come back down to the Hall of Levers. Onto the second one, which of course we will want to link to a floodgate as well, and we will link to this floodgate. Boom. And of course we need another Gabbro mechanism. There we go. And another Gabbro mechanism. Lovely. Won't just burst into flames the second it comes in contact with lava. And then, once that's done, Zon Cagthid Peasant has created Ozsittersmell, an eagle bone earring. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of a family ancestor, Uzol Grand Treaty. Well, that's lovely. Let's take a little look at this thing and see what it's like. Dum-da-dum, da-da-da-dum-da-dum. It's worth not that much, so it can't be that special. No, it isn't, look. This is an eagle bone earring. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with eagle bone. Nice. It's called Crab Merchant. Okay, sure. That's a suitable name. I will allow it. Okay, you're building. You're getting along nicely. This is all dug out. This is all dug out. Good. Let's go back up to the volcano and place our next floodgate, BX, and then it can go in here. Another Gabbro floodgate, thank you very much. We're going to need some more Gabbro mechanisms. I think what I need to do is go to J and M and say, construct rock mechanisms. They've made half of them, but now I can change the details and say, I wish them to be constructed from Gabbro. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good. So, we're getting our Gabbro on. Hopefully that'll get built pretty rapidly, and then we'll be able to open this floodgate here. And then when we've done that, we can link up this one. Or is this one already linked up? We'll find out. Let's go down to the switch room. Bonk. And click on here. Still being linked. This one's still being linked. Okay, that one can't be linked yet. Good, good. Let's wait for that mechanic to finish his job. Eh? Eh? He's buggered off. Maybe he couldn't bring two mechanisms at once. Maybe it just wasn't on the table. Not an option. Not a hope, sir. Not a chance. Okay. Well, we'll leave this going for now. Leave this going for now. And then head down into the fortress and see what's going on. Hello, Mr. Mex. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Good to have you here. As you can see, we're still playing a bit of CRYPTBEARDS. It's the 16th fortress if you're worried, or wondering. I don't know why you'd be worried about it. Feel free to request a dwarf. I do have to head back to Dwarf Therapist and bung one in there for Lanicerus and Fuzzy Logic as well, but we'll be getting round to that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, sir. I know how to take care of my returning viewers. Oh yes, oh yes. Don't misinterpret that, I'm not giving you a hand job. Don't get too excited. Build door. Let's put a door in. Lovely. Who doesn't love a granite door? I know I do. I adore granite doors. Oh, this is taking forever. Have they hooked up the lever yet? Yes, they have. Add a new thing. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. Good. Someone going to do it? Come on, anybody. Bang! There we go. That should mean, yes, the floodgate is open. And now we can get to these other ones to connect them. Beautiful, happy days. This one can be linked up to the third floodgate. Add F. And we want to link it to that one. And we want to use Gabbro mechanisms again. Because, of course, Gabbro is magma safe. Ah. Shit. Shitty poo bums. I've run out of Gabbro mechanisms. Is Daysite? Okay, we're going to have to leave this. Leave it. We'll do that one later. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Cool. So back down to the fortress. We just need to wait for a few more Gabbro mechanisms to come through the construction pipeline, and we should be good. Unfortunately, I can't fill the moat until I've also set everything up. Ah, good. Daysite's not magma safe, so it's a good job I didn't build my magma floodgates out of it, isn't it? Lucky, lucky me. So bloody lucky. Keep going down. Oh yeah, we forgot about that dormitory that was digging out, didn't we? Where is it? Is it down? There it is. There we go. Should we put some beds in? We got beds? We've got beds. Let's fill these alcoves with little beds for our little dwarves. There we go. How many we got? Oh, we've got shitloads of beds. Look at that. An absolute metric fuck ton of the things. We can sleep all of our dwarves and more. Try and maintain some even placement. That's lovely. And if we do that, that's also lovely. How many we've got left? Maybe another row. Ay, 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 not there, you fool, not there. There we go. Nice, nice and even. I like it. Let's get those beds in place, please, dwarves. And we'll see in a minute if there's any more gabbro mechanisms. In fact, we could probably look at our stocks, shouldn't we? Look at the stocks, see if we can see them. Gabbro mechanisms. Yes, we have a number of gabbro mechanisms. Let us use them. Post haste. Oh, we need to do it from the lever end, don't we?
Silly scoundrel, fucking things up as usual. Some kind of bloody idiot.
Let's press F and choose the correct floodgate. This one. And it needs, of course, gabbro mechanisms as we have discussed. Lovely. Right, get that thing hooked up. Bish bash bosh, please. Please. Thank you. Oh, hang on, we've got to unpause it. That'll help. That'll make all the difference in the world. Let's check to see if the other floodgate has been done. How about it? How about it? Add new task. Pull the lever. Iron doors are magma safe. Iron, pig iron, and nickel steel. Oh, I didn't know that. Right, let's watch someone dash out of the dining room and yay! Before we go and check that, let's place a few more chairs. This place is looking seriously chair deficient. Bish bash bosh, lovely.
Lovely. Yay. I love it. It's fantastic. Yay.
I might get some statues to bung in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 statues. Let's make it 9 statues. No, 11 statues. Actually, I've got to smooth everything off first, haven't I? Let's wait until I've smoothed it out. Let's make and smooth out. Maybe, I don't think iron has a particularly high melting point. Maybe higher than rock. Although I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it seems like, so on the face of it, that rock would melt at a higher temperature. But then again, maybe not. Then again, maybe not. Oh, why is it suspended? Up your ass. Get that job done, sir. Don't bugger about. Just do it. Excuse me. Okay. They're not doing... It's taken ever so long to get this volcano sorted, isn't it? Look at this lad chugging along, carrying that mechanism. Why? You're a miner, Rando 303. I very specifically disabled all of your hauling tasks. Oh, maybe I didn't disable mechanics.
Shit. Fucking hell. What a pain in the ass. Should have thought about that before I've not even set him off doing his job, shouldn't I? Should have looked into his skills and disabled the labour. What a silly sausage. What a silly Selsing.
Ah dear, that's a bit of Welsh for you there. Selsig, Welsh for sausage. The more you know. Glass is magma safe as well. That's true, but in order for us to make glass, we are going to require magma in the first place. But that's all cool. No need to worry.
Don't you worry, mate. We'll be alright. We can get a magma furnace built in no time once this magma stuff's all sorted out.
Let's get up the top. I don't know why I'm talking like that all of a sudden. Right, well, actually we need to check down here. Is this linked up? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? Yes. So why is nothing linking up? We've got a ramp, we've got access. They can get straight to it. No problem. But still, nobody seems to want to do the dirty deed. Although that miner is probably on his way, isn't he? He's going to take his sweet ass time. Sweet, sweet ass time. Excuse me. Ah, dear. So, we're not seeing any action. So it probably makes a watched pot never boils. So let's look away and let things get done in their own sweet time, at the languid pace allowed by stubby dwarven legs. 6. Let's rebuild another cage trap. There should be some more mechanisms for that, right? Build trap. That's a table. Capital T for trap components. Cage trap. Oh, delightful. Let's fill this little lot in, and we'll make it with a granite mechanism, because of course we care not for those. They are not magma safe. Are we on top of any major part of my fortress? No. So we could go for one of those newfangled 20Z level drop lethal pit traps, right? There's an option, yeah? 20Z level, spikes at the bottom. Could be fun, right? Could be fun. I'll think about it. Think about it. You know what? I'm going to de-designate these beds in here so this doesn't have to be a thingy anymore. Remove the building. And this one, 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 and this one. Lovely! Once they've been hauled, we'll be able to stick them in the proper dormitory, which I should definitely set a hotkey for. Yeah, hotkey. Not personal. Business. So, build bed. How many beds do we have here? Loads of beds. Enough for a fully furnished dormitory. Come on. Place them down, place them down. Now, we can't put these here. That would, of course, be ludicrous. So, maybe we have an empty run here? Yeah, we're going to have to. We're going to have to. Have you built it yet? Linked it up. Come on, tell me you've done it. Granite lever. Oh, lovely. Add a new task. Pull the lever. Escape. Done. Let's go up to the top. F6. Oh, F5. F4. There we go. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Had I already pulled it? I think I had, hadn't I? Let's pull it once more. Yank that lever, dwarf boy. Yank that lever, dwarf boy. Pull it down. Good, that one's been done. About this one. Boom, add a new task. Pull that lever. Get pulley, boys. Right, up to 4, see it open. Yes, yeah. Alright. Giggity, as they say. Giggity. So, next step is to actually bring the magma into the thing. Although... we all good here? Not so much. You know what? Quick remediation. Actually, I know what to do. Dig. It's going to dig a tunnel across there so they can get out, right? Makes sense? Makes a lot of sense as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Dig that first. And then D, H, priority 5, channeling. Am I on the right floor for that? Yes, we are. Yes, that one. Boom. And this should result in hot magma fun. Come on. Come on, dwarfs. Fill that bad boy up. Fill it up good. Real good. They're taking their time, aren't they? Such a bunch of slow pokes. Oh well. I'm going to go and check the magma chamber that we want to fill up, just to be sure we haven't got any nice gems in it. There's a few bits in the wall, but I'm not that excited about red zircon clusters. They can stay down there in the magma. It'll be fine, don't worry. Good lord, you're such a nervous Nelly. Okay, looks like we're going to be getting some eggs soon. That'll be nice. Let's perhaps put some doors on our sexy turkey room. Lovely. The sexy turkeys and the non-sexy turkeys are all now happily isolated. Milking an animal, making cheese. Very good. Very good. Don't know why we're ending up with such empty-looking stockpiles. We did buy quite a bit of food, didn't we? Or is it all remaining up here forever and a day because they just don't want to start putting it in stockpiles? I'll bet that's it. I'll bet that's it. Cool, it's getting pretty warm in here. I'm going to remove my socks. I'm going to sit here and have my feet barefoot on the lino. That'll be refreshing. Excuse me while I deal with this. Hopefully I won't accidentally smack a key on the keyboard, as I have done previously when doing these delicate manoeuvres. Oh, there we go. Oh, the cooling is immediate. Oh, Oh my. You know what? I'm going to have a little explore out here because we haven't really looked at these trees. We haven't really thought about what we've got. But let's have a little look and see. Willow. Willow! Apple trees, sand pears. Look at this. This is all gatherable shit. I'm going to put a fruit gathering zone out here. Yeah, that's right. Fruit gathering. Oh, okay. It's got to be 2 fruit gathering zones then. Bangus bongus. What are these trees? Oh, hello. Settle down, sunshine. It's too close to the end of the screen. It won't let me have a look. There we go. Plum and plum. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say... where are we? Oh, cursor. There we go. This one is a gather pick fruit zone. And anything else? Do we want that? We'll get sand if there's anything in there. It looks like there is. And maybe some clay? Do we need clay? I don't think we need clay yet. We haven't got a kiln or anything. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So we'll go up to here and then we'll say also this one is sand collection and gather pick fruit. There we go. That's the one. Lovely. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of fruit in the fortress. Fruity fortress, I say. All the ice is frozen, but hopefully the dwarves heeded my ban on movement there and didn't get frozen in. That would be a problem. Have they breached that magma yet? Let's go up there and have a look. Well, here. Ooh, look! The magma is flowing freely into my tunnels, and soon we will have not only a magma moat, or at least a lava moat on the surface, but we will also have magma forges. Ah, look at that, it's coming down. I really hope this can get far enough. I may have underestimated the amount of distance I'm asking it to travel. This, on the other hand, oh yeah, that's going swimmingly. That's just going perfectly. You fool! No mortal man can have that much fruit. Sure, but these are dwarves. And remember, according to Tolkien at least, dwarves are not mortal. Or at least, they act like they're not. They talk about mortal men as if mortality is like a big old different thing. Who knows, though? Who knows? I don't want to start immortal shaming. Oh, it's not making it. It's not enough magma to fill the bloody moat. It's not even enough to reach the moat. Maybe once this thing's filled up, we'll get a bit more pressure, because it looks like we're getting a lot of magma pouring down here and into this room. So fingers crossed that'll fill up, and then the rest of the magma will start diverting down into the moat. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. No, magma's not pressurized, so oh shit. Actually, what I'm thinking, it's not to do with pressure so much. Sorry, I just realised what I was thinking, which somehow I'd forgotten. You see, like the lion's share is pouring down these stairs, and then a sort of trickles coming along to this one. It's already reaching one just here. So I'm thinking once this fills up, nothing will be pouring down there, so everything will go down these stairs instead. Fingers crossed, eh? Oh, they've made all the rock mugs. What a delightful turn of events. Oh, and it's moving down anyway. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's staying at 1s and 2s. It's going okay. It'll take a while to get there, but maybe it will. Maybe it will. Who knows? Where's my sweet, sweet magma chamber? Hang on. There we go. Yeah, this is coming along nicely. Just a matter of time. Cool. You know what? I could close off... What's more important, this or the moat? I could close off the switch for the moat. Looks too far. I think it will evaporate it before it gets to the moat. I think magma only evaporates, Mr. Mex, when it's 1 or 2 deep, which obviously is an issue here, but we will see. Because if it gets to like 3 or 4, then it shouldn't evaporate. It should be fine. Magma crabs. Salor Bethcoma has become a herbalist. Did we give someone the herbalist? Who wanted to be the herbalist again? Did I give that name out? Oh my goodness, I don't think I did I? Let's quickly go back to Dwarf Therapist, shall we? Oh, hang on a minute. I've been recording for 1 hour and 4 minutes. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. It has been a pleasure recording for you, but sadly our ways must part for a little while longer. See you next time.